I remember, being obsessed with Michael Jackson. That was definitely something that was a highlight for me. I think I first saw him with the Oprah interview, and I was immediately, taken back by just his talent and kind of his, his mysteriousness. And then I would perform for anyone and everyone, and any chance I could, I was like, here, let me show you this little song dance I have. And so that was a good time in my life.
The 3 most important things that you can do to change your life starting today is, the first thing is to face the facts. You have to get real. You have to be 100% honest with where you're at in your life right now.
I remember just telling her, you're worthless, you shouldn't be alive, what kind of mother are you? All you care about is getting high, disappearing, and having weirdos over here. And I believe it was the next day or the following day, she was like, I have something for you. You need to just chill out a little more. You're taking life too serious, you're working too much, and because I was working at the time in school, and she handed me what then was, like a crack pipe. And I remember being curious, and I took a hit of it, and it was immediate that I felt that difference. It was unlike anything I've ever tried, like alcohol or pot, and I immediately felt, the feeling I felt was like I felt connected, like that I was finally connected to something. And as sick as it was, we bonded through that experience, my mom and I. So I was in the 7th grade, and my friend Nathan and I would, smoke pot and drink, and so we needed to use the phone to call his mom to let her know we were running late or something. And so there was a new store open in the town, and there was a man in there, and he let us use the phone to call my friend Nathan's mom, and he took a liking to us right away. And the next thing, my friend and I were smoking pot with him. And, I don't know exactly how it happened, but the next thing I know, I ended up being with him, this man, and then ended up living with him. And I think part of it was because, he had a safe place to live, he had drugs, and I needed a place to really stay. My mom was checked out on heroin, and I just knew, I instinctively knew that this was probably going to be better for me. So, he was in my life for about 10 years, in fact, and he cared for me so much. And I remember the time I went off to rehab, and it was so emotional because he just couldn't help me, and I needed to get help. And he was the one. My mom wasn't really caring too much, but he really cared that I was not well, that I was possibly gonna die.
The 3 most important things that you can do to change your life starting today is, the first thing is to face the facts. You have to get real. You have to be 100% honest with where you're at in your life right now. Number 2 is never give up.